So I just 1v1 my fellow YouTuber OneDragonTwo, and we did multitude of games, but let's see who won. Place your bets in the comments and let's get into it. My first step in this game was to get a bed defense. So I haven't played Hive Bed Wars in a long time, and my opponent has. So this guy, OneDragonTwo, he mods on CubeCraft and isn't able to play CubeCraft Bed Wars because he keeps getting banned. So I am stuck 1v1ing him on Hive, a game that I don't really play, and he does. So I have the obvious disadvantage here, but you have to know one thing. Don't mess with me on Minecraft Bedrock. Adding in the PvP advantage that I have against this guy, I knew I had one plan to win, and that was the fact that I would have to outgear him and out PvP him in all categories. But I wasn't accounting for one thing. He knew this game better than I did, but at the same time, he lacked some common sense. This man forgot how to get gold from his diamond generators, which means I was able to extort that to get better gear. While he was rocking chainmail, I was rocking iron armor, and this gave me a massive advantage in fights. Even though I was sometimes outgeared because he had knockback weapons, I was still able to win due to my PvP skills.
Yeah, though I do think that they're. Oh,
Round one?
oh shoot! Oh, that's a good item.
Yeah, I don't see this going your way, buddy. Oh crap. Oh, now I have your iron sword. As you can see by this interaction, I was doing great. I was on track to win this. I outgeared him in almost every single metric, and this guy was so close to dying, but I hadn't accounted for one thing. No shot, you win.
Oh,
I got kicked.
oh.
Yep, I got kicked. And apparently this is like an auto-clicking detector, but I was not auto-clicking. I was using my mouse, and this really threw me off. We decided to call it a draw, though, because he technically won if we go by Hive statistics, but I was definitely in the lead. Now, coming into Red 2, I knew I needed to bring my A game. After the draw last time, I knew that he was going to play better than he did last time, because he saw my skill. So, I devised a plan. I would do what I normally do, of getting my iron, the gold gear, and the good bed defense. Then I would try to move as fast as I can to fight him, but I wasn't accounting for one thing. Great team.
Am I you? Oh. Dang.
If you guys don't know what just happened, I played this game very foolishly. Thinking he wasn't as good a PvPer as he was, I decided to kind of rush middle in hopes that he would not see me or I could just sneak by. But I made a grave mistake of engaging him in a fight that I had no chance to win. Without any sword, I was outgeared heavily, and there was no way I could win without knocking him into the void. And after fumbling, there was no shot. After losing all my gear, I had a big disadvantage, and I would have to only pray for a miracle if I was going to win this.
Okay, buddy.
Found you to another 1v1. You're not better than me. Holy hell! What is that? If you don't remember from last time, I said he would bring knockback weapons, and he did. He brought a knockback dory, and at this time, I didn't know that that was there. I was used to plain old non-modded Minecraft Bed Wars from CubeCraft, so this really threw me off guard, because I had no idea of how I would be able to counter that, especially because this is Bed Wars. So I had to devise a plan if I wanted to win. Knock him into the void at all costs, and as you see here, it worked. Although this bought me time, it wouldn't be enough. I had to get ready for a big fight, and I would need a knockback dory. Fight me. After choking in another fight, it looked like I would never win this game. But there was still hope. It was after this death that I had a big epiphany. I realized that I could make my own knockback dory, and I devised a plan. I would get really stacked gear, like get all this modded stuff, and I would storm his base. And once I stormed his base, he would lose his bed. And my end goal was to kill him before sudden death. If I could destroy his bed, he would have no chance of winning. And that was my plan. Now my plan was fully in motion. I pulled up to his base, and where we had fought many times before, he wasn't there guarding it, and he only realized here that I was attacking him. In order to keep myself safe, I used the knockback dory I got to knock him back, and after he lost that engagement, he continued to annoy me right here. I knew I needed a diamond pickaxe if I wanted to break his bed, because obsidian takes a long time to break it. I began getting ready to box myself in, but he kept coming at me. I tried one more time to break so I wouldn't have to be the annoyance of boxing myself in, but he gave me no choice. I boxed myself in, crouched, and began breaking the obsidian. But after breaking his bed, he began running to my bed, and we got the sudden death message. It would happen in 5 minutes. I think his goal was to either break my bed or to wait out until sudden death. So I could see his name tag through the walls, and I knew he was on this other side, so I began going fast to try to beat him back. I didn't want to lose all my gear, but I had to, because I knew he was going to get to my bed. I respawned at my bed quickly, and I grabbed my gear from my ender chest. I left a lot of stuff in there, and I was getting ready for the final fight with him. A hint? Well,
Oh shoot.
yeah, you weren't winning that. I had finally gotten my first win. That first game we considered a tie, so I was up 1-0. It was already looking good for this 1v1.
Alright.
I joined a custom server where he had the next game we were going to do. This game was Skywars. So he's played Skywars a lot more than I have. I don't think I've played Hive Skywars in about 2 years as of when I was playing this game. So I was at a big disadvantage. But once again, PvP always shines through. Or something. What other server? You're not a better PvPer than me, bro. You are not winning this. With similar gear, I dominated him in a 1v1 on Hive. So, after this, he decided that he would make his own custom rules for the next game, Skywars. In this next game, he added keep inventory and made the chest a little different. So, because that's just one of the features of Hive CS, and he didn't tell me. So I was at an unfair advantage from the start. And then we 1v1'd. And that did not go well. Watch. So I'm not sure if you can see, but at this time he had an ender pearl, a bow, and some snowballs. And I didn't see the pearl until it was too late, so he pearled over and he killed me. I didn't know that, but eventually I respawned and we were doing multiple lives. Also didn't know that, but I thought that we were respawning with our armor. I didn't know that we weren't respawning with our armor because we responded with the tools that we had. So I was thinking that we would respawn with armor. So I charged him, and this is what happened. I don't know why this keeps happening, but Hive kicked me again for supposedly using an auto clicker. I don't know if I'm clicking that fast or anything, but it's really annoying. This one was he was obviously gonna win this, so we gave him the point here, making it 2-1.